Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we meet again in Sustainable Tourism Talk Show. I am Mustafa Ahmad, your host today. And today we are going to talk about Lebanon 2020 and beyond. Welcome to all of our followers and everyone watching today. All of you also can send to us your question and comment box below. Today, World Halal Tourism Exchange Virtual is bringing live via Facebook from Beirut, London, with Mr. Walid Al-Es, the founder and CEO of Rafahia Travel and Tourism and Transportation. He was 20 years experience in travel and tourism industry, handling group from Europe, Latin America, and all Arabian content. He is also a CEO of four-star Queen Lane Hotel, Jonia. Honored to welcome him to on Sustainable Tourism Talk Show to discuss about this topic. Welcome to our show, Mr. Walid.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Mustafa. First of all, the Eid Mubarak, inshallah, we hope for all the world and especially for tourism market. Ramadan, happy Eid of Ramadan, and we wish you all the good health and safety from COVID-19 because right now the last version of the medical and the problem in the world is COVID-19.
Yes.
Welcome, Mr. Mustafa, and everybody to watch us.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Welcome, Mr. Walid, and thank you for accepting our invitation. Mr. Walid, can you please share a little bit about yourself
My name
experience? Your experience in halal tourism from Lebanon perspective?
Yes, sure. Yes, of course, sure. My name is Walid Al-Es. I'm from Beirut, Lebanon. I start my work and I study together from 1999, and I start my in tourism market. I start with hotels, and after I will continue my study till to have hotel management and business management. And when I be after 3-4 years, I will continue to be with travel and tourism too, and I have more experience in all the world, and especially in Africa and Latin America and Europe and Middle East. I traveling between 2006 till 2010 to Africa, Bamako, Mali, and I come back to Lebanon and I start my private business, my private company, Rafahia Travel. When I start to my own business, to start little bit with small groups and FIT rate from different country, and after 2-3 years, I will continue to have more new market, and especially in Asia and Malaysia, Indonesia, and India, and all Europe. For this reason, I will opening for many destination, many country, because you know the tourism, it's you cannot work in the small village like any business. The tourism, it's always you must to be open for all the world.
Yeah, sure. All right, Mr. Walid, we go into the next question. What make Lebanon an attraction tourist sport to travel from all over the world?
Mr. Mustafa, you know, in Lebanon, Lebanon is the old name of him. Before this, it's Lebanon. It's a small Paris. From beginning, from 15 or 16 years old, the Lebanon told her it's the small Paris. Lebanon, it's the four-season tourism, and you have all the years season like different, but the same time it's activity different. Like in the summer, you can go to the beach and you go to the village the same times. In the spring times, you go to the mountain to play the ski and make activated for many things the same times. The Lebanon, it's the country, it's wonderful in the Middle East. Why? Because in its small village, it's 10,452 kilometers. It's small, and the something is especially between the beach and the mountain. It's not too much. You can drive by 1 hour to will be in the mountain in the top around 3,000 kilometers up in the beach, and you can play the ski and make sports of the ski. And after 1 hour you will be in the beach, and it's very hot, around 35 or 40 degrees, and the up around 10 or -2 or 5 in the springtime. In Lebanon, you know, it's Lebanon, it's 20 million persons population in Lebanon, but we have 16 million or 15 millions outside Lebanon, and we have in Lebanon 5 million. So all the time you see too much traffic in the airport, and all the time you have traffic in Lebanon. The Lebanon, it's four-season tourism, and especially we have mix like Malaysia, like Egypt, like Jordan, like many country. It's have mix between Muslim and the Christian, and you have religion, and you can go to mosque at the same times, and especially in the downtown, you have you can to be Muslim and the Christian the same times, and especially for the restaurant and Lebanese foods, you have more of 150 items of Lebanese food, and all this halal food. Why? Because Lebanon, it's tourism country, and everybody is coming from Gulf and from many country, Arabian country or Muslim country, coming to Lebanon. So first, it's Lebanon, it's tourism country. Second, if Muslim too. So you cannot, if you are worked the tourism like Tunisian or Egypt or many country, they cannot do it some food. It's not halal. If it's not halal, you cannot. Nobody can eat from this food. So for Lebanon, they have. I think before many years ago, it's Lebanon restaurant in Lebanon or Lebanese food. It's 5 or third kitchen and all the world, in the top food and all the world. Why? Because you can find anything. You can find the Lebanese food, you can find European food, you can find Mexican food, the Chinese food, but you know, and Lebanese maker. So he make it something from here, from there, but finally you will eat something especially, and of course, and all the food, it's halal in Lebanon.
Yeah, that is very special.
Yes, exactly. So you have many friends and customers when they come to Lebanon. He take the idea and he opened the Lebanese food in his country. And for this reason, you will find in Europe and in all the Europe or Arabian country or many country, you can find it the restaurant, Lebanese restaurant and Lebanese food. Why? Because everybody, when he's coming to testing the Lebanese food, is like it, and especially in Meza, the name of the meza, that mean many different kind of food. You can from the vegetable make it around 15 items of food, and the meat is make it more or 20 or 30 kind of the food, from the chicken, from the fish, from everything. You have many idea to do it, the different plate, but finally you will find the same. For example, for the potato, you can make it potato many items, French fries, potato and maker, potato with milk, potato with many something. It's, you can do different testing, and healthy, and especially healthy is eating too much salad and vegetable and Lebanese food. You have many items for in this food.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Mr. Walid, what kind of tourism Lebanon is offering at the moment? How do you see halal tourism doing in Lebanon?
You know, Mr. Mustafa, Lebanon for in this time, you can do it healthy tourism, let's say, touristic tourism. You can do it many things, and especially in the nightlife in Lebanon. You know, it's COVID-19. It's coming early for the season in Lebanon. The COVID-19, the Lebanon, it's from 10 of the top country in the world, and all the world. He make it, cover it, and he will find a solution for the COVID-19. Lebanon, it's like the dreams, really. Many times, and all the times when the customers coming, or the groups coming in many countries, and especially from Europe or different countries, he said the Lebanon is paradise, or the dreams, really, because like I told you before, it's, you can go to the beach. Okay, you have in the summer in the beach, can do swim and to go to make a bronzage, or you can look at for the sunset, because in all the Lebanon, from the north to the earth, the Lebanon and the Middle East beach. For this reason, you can go to swim, and you can go to the mountain, and you can do it. The visit the tourism or touristic place like Baalbek, like Beit el-Din, like Tripoli, and Lebanon. It's very old country. It's not like the new. The Lebanon, it's all around 5 or 10,000 years old. So it's, you have Roman and Islamic and Fatimiyin and also for many different colleges coming to Lebanon. So you can do it in the day, many things, and especially at the night, the nightlife. It's all the nightclub and the restaurant food. You have Oriental party, because especially in Lebanon, you can go to the party to eat and to drinks and dance, and you can look for dancer and singer the same times. You can do many things, many things in the same times. And especially in Lebanon, you have many different nightlife. You have nightclub, you have super nightclub, you have restaurant for the party at night. So it's Lebanon all the time. Look at, and especially because you have in the downtown Centerville, downtown in Lebanon, you have the hotels there, and the many hotels, big hotels, and especially chain like Mozambique, like Phoenicia Intercontinental, like Radisson, Hilton, Sheraton. You have all these hotels, and have many outlet and facility in the hotel. So when you're coming to tourism to Lebanon, you can find anything you want, you can find. And the tourism in Lebanon 24 hours and 365 days per year. So anytime you come to Lebanon, you can find what you want exactly. If you come to touristic, you can find it. If you go to the shopping, you can find it. You have some mall that's working 24 hours. You have the supermarket working 24 hours. You have some restaurants working 24 hours. You have some party or some nightclub, it's working 24 hours. I see only in Lebanon, you have night in the day, the name after 8. After 8 o'clock in the morning, you can go to the super nightclub and you stay and drinks and dance and enjoy the time. In the day, the name is nightclub after 8. And Lebanon like this, and it's open mind. And Lebanese people is very intelligent and they speak many languages. All the people can speak English and French and Arabic, the minimum base. If you can find it, so a driver or the taxi, you can find him to speak minimum 2 or 3 languages at the same times.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Mr. Walid. Generally, what is the current situation of the travel industry in Lebanon? What are travel industry people, such as hoteliers, travel agents, logistic providing, doing in Lebanon now under the global pandemic lockdown?
Mr. Mustafa, Lebanon, it's they have first of country in the world, and especially in the Middle East, it's very opening, and you can find anything you wanted. You have, for example, like say for the transportation. The transportation. You can find a small, for example, rent a car or the taxi, or to rent bus, or you can rent a minibus for the family or for the single or for the individual or the groups. You can what do you want, you can find it in Lebanon. And especially logistic, it's very very good in Lebanon. Why? Because the Lebanese people from beginning and thinking as first of Lebanon, you have the tourism country. So the hotels, you have many different stars, like for example 3, 4, 5 stars hotel. You have 5 stars standard, you have 5 stars deluxe, and you have all the outlet in the hotel. You can find the swimming pool, the health club, you can find it many different restaurants, for example Italy, Mexican, Japanese, China, many kind of the food of the from all the world. You can find it in Lebanon, and especially you have the places for the picnic and the sporters, and to swim. You have public beach if you want to go to swim. For example, you have in Beirut and Raml al Baida, Al Rawshi place, and Juni and Dejbel. You have all these places. You can enjoy the time for the swim or for to make activity in the way, and the people, they coming from all the world, because the Lebanon, it's they know. If you're talking, for example, for anybody, say Lebanon, it's a small country, but everybody know Lebanon. Why? Because you have too much Lebanese people outside. And second, from beginning, from before 15 years or 16 years old, the Lebanon, say, like Atsabi told you before, it's small Paris, the name of small Paris, because they coming many people, and especially before from Gulf, Arabic Gulf, and from European, and from many countries coming to make tourism in Lebanon, especially in the summer and the spring.
That's great. But what the current situation under the global pandemic lockdown, current situation in Lebanon now? What happened to industry now?
Mr. Mustafa, right now, not only Lebanon, all the world, it's coming down, and especially because after the COVID-19 coming, it's make it a block for all the world, not only for Lebanon. But right now, we start to thinking to make it some idea to opening and save it the people. It's right now the government and the healthy government is start to make it. For example, yesterday I have some airplane to traveling to Tunis. Tunis public coming. The people, it's make the safe side. You have a space between the people. They coming. Everybody is take the mask and the gloves and everything, and you know. But we hope, inshallah, they start COVID-19 is coming down and they stop it. I hope not only for Lebanon, for all the world. And next 2 weeks, you will start all the flight in the world is starting come back to the life. It's very, very important for this reason, because the COVID-19 not the first risk to the people, like before 15 or 100 years old from cholera, and you have the AIDS, and after this coming the cancer, but you cannot stop the life. The life will be continue. So for this reason, we are to looking forward, and the future, we cannot stop it here. Of course, they make a block, they blocked for all the world, but right now you were looking to start to be come back again, for to be make the life good, because they cannot look at, okay, you have to be afraid and you cannot traveling, you cannot go outside. For this reason, in Lebanon right now, everybody, you have look at for many things, and you're looking for tomorrow, and look at after tomorrow, the restaurants come back in the life. Next week, the 2 weeks, inshallah, and 8th of June, the airports come back to open, and the restaurant and the hotels already. We not closed the hotel like in another country. Here, they still the hotel, it's opening, and especially in our hotels, the Queensland hotels, we didn't close it. And of course, we're taking the safety, and all the time you have the product to make the cleaner, and to have many all the day, many times to clean and make to be for the guests or customers to be safety.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Walid, what is the expectation of tourism industry in the post-pandemic period? How will things change, if any, after COVID-19?
Mr. Mustafa, like you said, all the word he said before COVID-19, like after COVID-19, not the same.
Yes.
Of course, their life, they're coming different. Um, for my opinion, they're always looking to be not negative all the time. You must to thinking positive. The online right now, it's very important for the tourism, but especially the people and for the partner, it's very important. Because if you can go to make booking online, you can book a reservation for the hotel and for the airlines, or to go to any place, but you cannot go to some place or some country without some partner or without some the travel agency. I always look at it's very important the customers go to the travel agency to have some responsibility, because if you have any problem, if you can go to you not find your driver or your transportation, you will not find it the hotels, you will not find it your room, and especially in the high season, they always go to the travel agency to find your you find your what do you want exactly. And for this reason, you must to looking for make it more marketing, and you can go to traveling. You're not afraid from the COVID-19, but because if someone he must to die, you can die if he sleep in his room. But you must to traveling, you must to open the life. You not to stop it, because the life you will be continue. You not to stop it. It's I said to all my friends and all my family, the life you will be continue. The tourism is not to stop it, because like the grape of the world for the boom and the China and the, for example in Europe and Union of Soviet and all the world is not stop it. That the tourism they will continue. The tourism for the people, some people like the medical, they cannot stop it. If they stop it, the traveling, they will die. So of course you must all the time looking for forward and for the life and be the positive idea. You not looking only for the negative and you say no, I'm afraid and I cannot stay. No, you can go to take go to your agency, travel agency. You say what do you want exactly, and they will agent. He will help you, and he will find some place to enjoy the time and to enjoy your vacation. And not like you think be afraid. No, I cannot go to the aircraft. Maybe you have no. The life too will be continue, not to stop it. Don't thinking COVID-19. It's not boom COVID-19. No, it's not. You cannot like the gripe. Not yes. It sometimes when the beginning started. Okay, I'm afraid. I'm looking. Oof, everybody. It's no, but finally right now everybody, maybe I have COVID-19, but I feel good health, no problem. I save, but finally the life will continue and you will be okay. This is my idea, this is my opinion, and this is what I wish for all the world and all the partner and the friend too.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Walid, what is Lebanon doing to encourage tourists to visit the country during the pandemic or post-pandemic, and how safe is it for to visit Lebanon now?
Mr. Mustafa, Lebanon, all the time it's take it all the best saved and all you have, in all the world, and especially in France and United States or United Kingdom, all the world, you can find the Lebanese people, and especially in the medical and the doctors and all the world. The Lebanon all the time go to the safe way, and we have too much doctors and pharmacy. If you go to any street, you can find many pharmacy, many hospitals, and all the time it's looking for this. And especially in the government, it's take it all the maximum, the safety. Okay, right now if you go to the taxi, it's normal taxi, you can find the people take the mask and take the gloves and and all the places, also the restaurant and the hotels and the bus, the transportation, public transportation, you find all the people is make it take the safety, and you will be, and especially in the weather right now, they have good weather in the spring times now, and after 1 month you will be in the summer. You can, Mr. Mustafa, visit, and you will see in your eye the Lebanon. It's safe. It's not like what you say and listen, and you have the COVID-19. It's called the place or the country or the tourism area. You will be, I think, everything it's okay, inshallah. You will do our best to take the safety for our customers and our friend and the partner too. So we cannot say let's what can do make it for the safety or the COVID-19 and for the marketing. Of course, we will do our best for the marketing, because to come to visit Lebanon, it's the top of the mini country, and the wonderful, it's very beautiful. You can find what I said you before, you can find anything and everything you want in Lebanon. And finally, I cannot tell you more about my country. You must to visit and see in your eye, and you will tell me back what you say in Lebanon.
Inshallah, inshallah. All right, Mr. Walid, before we end our discussion today, maybe we can answer a few questions from the audience. We have one question from Jade Vin. The question is, how many Muslim and Christian percent in Lebanon? And also another question from the same. In Lebanon, do you have wildlife safaris?
Safari, yes. You have safari in Lebanon first of all. You have safari, you have hiking, you have paragliding, you have. I told you, you have many activated in Lebanon. You can do it. Okay. In Lebanon, I told you, in Lebanon before 15 years old, are many years old, before the Lebanon and from Phoenicia. It's all the time like the traveling. We are totaling 20 millions. Okay, but how much you stay in Lebanon? Only 5 millions. The percentage it's around 15 Muslim, 15%, and 50 Christian. But in Muslim you have many kind of Muslim, like Shiite, like Sunni, like many quality, let's say. And like the Christian too, you have Orthodox, you have Catholic, you have many things. And especially in Lebanon, you find the Eglise and the mosque the same place, you know. So in Lebanon, all Lebanon, if you're coming right now in Ramadan, tomorrow the Eid al-Mubarak, so all Lebanon you will have Eid. If I'm the Christian, I say I am tomorrow off. It's Eid. But for us in tourism, in tourism, you not never take in vacation and Eid or any event the off. But for the another Christian, for example, he have Eid like the Muslim, you understand. And for the Christmas or New Year, okay, you have the Muslim people just go to his friend, because you have mix. It's not like, for example, this area is Christian, this area is Muslim. And no, in Lebanon they have mix. You can find the same building, a Christian, Muslim, the same building, you understand. And you can find the same street, you have Eglise and you have mosque at the same times. For Lebanon, like this, not from now, from before 100 or 200 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. All right, Mr. Walid. In the end of our discussion today, I would like to thank you, and it was great to have you today. And thank you very much for your time and your sharing with us today.
Mr. Mustafa, I'm very happy to be with you and with all my partners and the friend and all the world. And it's very good time to choose this time to finish Ramadan al Mubarak and Eid Mubarak to all the partner and the friend and all the world. And I'm very happy to have some, and I'm very lucky to have some partner like many. I don't like to say this travel agency or this name of the company. Maybe I forget someone, or to be far one. I want to be very safe to all our partner and all the world, from Asia to Europe to Latin America and Arabic country. Eid Mubarak, inshallah. We hope to see and this year. I'm not say till 2021. No, I hope to see together in this year's in Lebanon. And welcome to your second country. I'm always say welcome to your second country. It's Lebanon. It's very friendly and very happy country all the time. They don't like to be upset and take the black dress to no, it's always to be smile and come to make your vacation in Lebanon, because Lebanon, it's a wonderful country, really. and we hope to see you from Malaysia, Indonesia, and especially from Asia, from China, from all the world to coming to visit Lebanon. If I talking 1 hour or 2 hours and many times in one day, 1 month, 1 year, you cannot finish to talking about this country. Not because I'm Lebanese person, no, because what the world talking about Lebanon. For this reason, I must to say sorry to all my friends if I'm not professional. I'm not a journalist or guide to talking exactly about Lebanon. Or I'm the owner for some company, Rafahia Travel, and I have hotels and transportation and online system. And we hope to will be many partner and the relationship with all the world. Thank you, Mr. Mustafa and Abid, for you and for all the friends and all the partner and all the world. And we will hope to see you very soon in Lebanon. Thank you.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you again, Mr. Walid. And I hope all the sharing we bring it today will benefit to all of you. And I hope we continue strong to fight this pandemic COVID-19 and our life are back to normal and that we can overcome this pandemic on this blessed day. Let us pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to get out of this pandemic. And on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr, I, Mustafa Ahmad, would like to wish happy Eid Mubarak to all of you. كل عام وأنتم بخير, Eid Saeed, Salamat Hari Raya. Until we meet again, me and on behalf all production team would like to thank you very much for watching and see you again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam. Bye bye.